Okay, part 3 in a series of videos looking at various IR torches. Now today we will look at an IR torch from Pbir-X Illuminations, and it's the Ranger with the blacksun pill fitted. Now it said IR to accompany your night vision setup, whichever it may be, mine being the Yukon Photon XT 6.5. Now there will be a segment from Pbir-X Illuminations showing the Ranger blacksun in action, some cracking foxing footage from Pbir-X, do stay tuned for that. Okay, so here's the Ranger IR torch. Two choice of IR pills. You have the standard IR, will give you distances of up to 500 yards. And there's the blacksun pill, which will give you distances of up to 750 yards. Now we have the quality Yukon lens, comes as standard on the Ranger. Strong, clean, bright image. A flood to spot, easily to adjust, smooth operation. Rubberized lens cover, that's a nice touch, I like that. Now the Ranger takes one battery, and I was really surprised testing the Ranger. The power of the blacksun pill, the quality of the image and the distance it throws the IR light down range was how long the torch on one battery ran. It was quite impressive, and you shall see the segment later. Now for this video I thought I would blow the dust off the CZ style 2-tool rimfire. Really nice rifle. A quick zero was needed with the Yukon. It was just basically a 60-yard zero, no great shakes in distance. But a cloudy day zeroing the Photon. I do like the Photon, so easy to zero. Now watch me struggle to get up, not a pretty sight. I'm like a coiled spring, me lad. Nice cows, got black ones and brown ones. I like to see a nice cow now and again, very nice. Okay, so this is the range. I shall be working with the Ranger. Right, so I might just doing a quick recce on the permission that I've got here, where I'll be testing the Pbir-X Ranger, and it's the blacksun pill fitted. Now I'm going to be using 3 markers on this particular piece of land, different ranges, just to push and just see how far the Ranger can go. Now the first marker, which is the tree, now it's just shy of 200 yards, and then following up from that tree to the gate, the second marker is just shy again of 500 yards. Then pushing it even further back, the tree line where I'll be placing the little IR glow stick will be touching around 650-700 yards. I've had the Pbir-X torch for a good few weeks now. Now I know it does those ranges very well indeed. My Photon at the bigger distances, it's showing the trees ideally. I mean, anybody can shine a tree at a great distance with an IR torch. And there you go, you can see the tree, but how sharp a picture and how bright would eye shine be at that distance. So this is where I'm hoping this comes in. It's an IR glow stick. Now you basically break it, shake it, and it's invisible to the naked eye, but me IR light and my night vision should really pick a good signal up from this. And like I said, I'm just trying to simulate eye shine at that great distance. So I just don't want to just light up a tree and say, there you go, 700 yards. So I'm hoping for some good feedback from this IR stick. I think they work out about £1 on a piece. I think the army use them for marking things. But yeah, a nice little test. So there's my 3 markers. I'll be back in a fair few hours. I'll be coming back out here about 12 o'clock and test the ranges out with the Pbir-X blacksun Ranger, and just see what distances we can get. So back in a bit when it's dark and spooky. So My plan is, while I walk to the range, test with the Ranger IR torch, what better way is to bag some rabbits and use the torch for the first time. I first up 60 yards, give or take these fellas. Now the shaky crosshair is down to the wind, my excuse, freestanding. Now the Ranger set low, flood beam, both rabbits taken side by side. And shortly after I spotted these rabbits, give or take 115 yards, power on low, flood on the Ranger. I had a quick nosy just past the rabbits. I'm very impressed, in my view, in the Photon with the Ranger IR. Nice sharp clear image. So I was just having a nosy beyond the rabbits, see if I could pick out that. So after narrowing the distance down, I got to within 60 yards on the rabbits. A shot taken, scanning to my left, goes downhill and out to 70 yards. Now I do slightly pull this shot to the left, and I was readying myself for a quick follow-up shot. Thankfully, he didn't need it. A final rabbit, a nice downhill shot, 75 yards, a PBI-R Ranger blacksun on low power flood beam. So very impressed with the Ranger so far. And remember, this is the Ranger with the blacksun pill fitted. No great distances so far. Easy peasy for the Ranger, basically. We're getting a nice clear image in my Photon. Very nice. Now the next segment will show how far we can push the IR light is thrown downrange. Now the same markers I showed in the day segment, 200 yards, low power, flood the tree nice and sharp in my Photon. Moving out to 500 yards, still low setting and flood, very impressive. I'm slightly elevated from my position, but still impressive at the gate posts. You can see the edge of the IR light just past the gate post as it drops off. Now the 700 yard tree line, I vaguely saw through my Yukon. The image was a lot clearer through the MPR. Also note, no IR glow stick is yet in place at the 700 yard tree line mark. Now again, 200 yard tree, we are now on medium power setting on the Ranger and still on flood. Now the gate post 500 yards, sharper image in my Photon, and you probably already can see the IR glow stick, but I placed that at the 700 yard mark. A tree line, nice shine from the stick, medium setting, half flood. Turning the Ranger on high power setting, totally lights up the tree line and the IR glow stick. Now the shaking of the crosshair is me adjusting my focus on the Photon. I ain't got the DTs or anything. I'm just trying to get a clearer image. Now it was while I was filming this that this little fella came into view, a bat. Now he's out to about 450 yards near the gate posts. Through my Yukon, the picture quality was spot on. Sharp picture, clear. And I was hoping by filming this little fella just to try and get that across. So that's the IR glow stick out at 700 yards. Now let's get really silly and push the Ranger blacksun pill even further. Now moving on to the valley beyond to my left, high power setting and spot beam. Now this field is way out. It's just to show no trickery involved, daylight footage. Now the red arrow indicates where the IR glow stick would be. That's a massive light throw with the Ranger and the blacksun pill. That's very impressive. Ideal for spotting. Now the next segment we have PBIR illuminations on the Foxes. Kindly allowed me to show the footage. Now the Ranger blacksun IR is used on the Photon and drone. Now some cracking shots on shore. That's a big thanks to PBIR for the footage. Okay, so powered on one battery, just how long of use will you get in the field? Using Unique Fire batteries, you get a massive 8 hours on low mode, and that's constantly on. Now use wisely, you will get a full night's use out of this torch. On high mode, 2 to 3 hours constantly on. Again, use wisely, a full night shooting. So there's 2 types of IR pill for the Ranger. You've got a standard IR pill, would suit air rifle, FAC rifle, rimfire, and the great thing is you can always upgrade up to the blacksun pill, which gives you those massive ranges, ideal for spotting in those far off fields. And that's what I found I was doing. Use high power on the Ranger, spot beam, see those rabbits in the far off field, stalk them, and use power setting 1, which was more than enough. So for me, the power setting on the Ranger was low power for the actual shooting, and power setting medium and high was used for spotting, and it worked excellent. And remember, my Photon is only 6.5 mag. Imagine using a more powerful magnification night vision setup. So that was the beast of an IR torch from Pbir Illuminations. Quality Yukon lens, giving laser light range, clear sharp image through the Photon. Lightweight, well made torch. Now just before I go, a quick shout out to MV UK for help and advice. Wealth of info from the chaps over at MV UK. Thanks a lot, chaps. Now the Ranger standard IR is £100 delivered. The Ranger with the blacksun pill fitted is £130, again delivered. That's a cracking price for a very powerful, well-made torch. And hey, don't just take my word for it. Head on over to the Pbir Illuminations Facebook page and join the many users of the Ranger and see the torch in action. A very welcoming Facebook page. Do check it out. Also check out the links below and head on over to the Pbir Illuminations website and take a look at the Ranger there. Okay, next in the series, the Demon Tracer LED Ray IR, priced at $89.99, and that's coming soon. And if you can, like and subscribe, and if not, well, thanks for watching anyway. So until next time, guys, bye bye.